Hi everyone, it's good to be back, and what I'm going to talk about today is self-esteem. I know most of us lack self-esteem in so many ways because of probably the things that happened in our past, or because of so many things that we don't really know as well, because most of us do. Do you feel like you limit yourself so much about something you have no clue about? Do you sometimes feel held back by the fear of the unknown? Do you feel like you cannot try something new and that something would have really helped you eventually? I'm sure most of us relate because it's a very massive issue. So what are your fears? Don't you think it's best to address those fears? Because it's always good to address something, and in that way, you get rid of that fear, you overcome everything that's been bothering you. That's one thing I've found out, and I'm still finding out actually. The thing is, if you want to fight your fears, you need to fight those fears by coming out of your comfort zone. That's the way to go. There is no way you can improve confidence in something if you don't come out of your comfort zone. For instance, so many people are scared of driving. But let me tell you something. If you don't try, if you don't go out there and practice those driving lessons, then there is no way you're gonna start driving. If you want to play football, go out and play that football, or else there's no way you're gonna learn how to play football. Doing voluntary work is one other way of coming out of your comfort zone. Like, there's so much voluntary work out there. If you search, you'll find it in your community. If you're an introvert like me, I know it's unbelievable, but I am an introvert sometimes. So you find it so difficult to look for some work, or to get a new job, because doing voluntary work is just like getting a new job, and it's so hard on some people. Actually, most people. The thing is, you have to meet new people, you have to learn new rules, new procedures. Everything is new, and it can be very overwhelming. I actually get very nervous if I'm starting a new voluntary job, because I take voluntary work like a new job, which can be overwhelming for everybody. Some people may be different, but oh my goodness, it's not something you wanna put yourself into if you're an introvert, but it's really good, very, very good. Doing voluntary work is not something easy for everybody, especially introverts. If you're used to keeping to yourself, then it can be overwhelming. You can get so nervous, because doing voluntary work, it feels like you're trying out a new job, which can be overwhelming for everybody. It's like another new job interview. But once you start and get in there, you build your self-confidence and you're good to go. Think about that new challenge. Don't think about the ifs and the buts, because once you start, then you can't do anything. Encourage yourself. Think positive. I'm sure you can do it. So guys, in order to accomplish anything and have that self-confidence that you really want, it's best to try that something new. Tell yourself that you can do it, because if you don't, then you can't do anything. Don't have the I can't in anything, just have the I can. When I started my voluntary work, I was so nervous at first, very, very nervous. But when I started doing it, I found it so interesting, and I lost all my nerves. They all disappeared into thin air, and now I like it, and I'm meeting so many people. So I'm sure, like, if anybody does the same thing, and even if you're an introvert, then you will meet so many people and you will overcome all those nerves you're having. The first challenge you may meet is you have to build trust, because if you go somewhere, people don't know you and you don't know them, so you may be put off at first, and They may be held back as well, but eventually when they get to know you and trust you, then you'll start gelling in. The challenge that can be faced when you start something new is building trust with different people, because remember, people don't know you and you don't know them as well. So it means that you have to work twice as hard to convince them that your intentions are really good. You cannot just go in there and start doing something different without working on it. So the main thing to remember when you want to build your confidence is be nice to yourself and you do you. Don't let anyone dictate how you can act or how to live your life, because it's your life you're living. So do you. Get moving, and remember, no one is perfect and everybody makes mistakes, so don't be scared of making mistakes. Everyone does. Focus on what you can change. What you cannot change, there's nothing you can do about it. Just be positive always. Remember to do what makes you happy, and don't forget to celebrate all your small achievements. You may think it's something small, but it may be big for someone else. So always, if you achieve something, anything small, celebrate it. Be happy for yourself, and everybody will be happy for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.